Hi, it's me, Maria Gaian from Wild Fox Alchemy, and I'm here today to do a 3-card reading for you. This reading is for the collective. It's for Monday the 11th of January, and I'm so happy to be here. I've had a relatively quiet Christmas and New Year. I've taken a bit of time to recharge. If you've been keeping an eye on my channel, which not many people have, let's be honest, it's very new. You'll know that I've been playing around a little bit with YouTube and videos and intros and outros and stuff, but I think I finally found what I'm happy with. As it's a Monday, it's a day when we look at the magic of you. These readings are, as I said before, for women who desperately want to build a successful business, that want to turn pain into positivity, people who've suffered trauma, rejection, abuse in the past and are finding that the residual effects of those things are holding them back from the business that they so desire and deserve. And I'm talking about women who have suffered and are just desperate to not let anybody else suffer the way that they have, and to help in some way. And I don't know if you agree with me, but I feel like when women heal, the world heals. We tend to share our healing. Oops, that flew out. And as a result, the more women heal, the more successful they'll be, and the more the world will change. We have a knock-on effect on our families, partners. We tend to make buying decisions in our households, and I strongly do believe that the divine feminine is waking up and telling us it's time to start making a move. Right, I actually got 4 there. So much for a 3-card reading. It's going to be a 4-1. Now, don't read these in the reverse position. These are oracle cards. This is the Magic of You oracle, which I absolutely love. And here we go. We've got number 13, Liberation. Free yourself. Now, I will say... I love these cards, but they're kind of dark and a little bit weird. And sometimes I look at them and I think, why am I drawn to this deck? But the messages are just on point every time I get this deck out. They're really quite amazing. So we start with Liberation. Free yourself. What's holding you back right now? What's keeping you back? Is it soul wounds? Is it lack of confidence? Is it fear? Is it what's happening in the world? Are you terrified right now? Are you held back by your own limiting beliefs? By other people telling you that you can't do stuff? What's holding you back right now? What's stopping you making the decisions you need to make to move forward? Because whatever you choose will be correct, says card 35, Vertigo. We can make ourselves dizzy trying to make decisions. And that actually is why I do these card readings. I find that, especially when I first started with my business, and still even now, sometimes there are decisions that we need to make, and it drives us crazy. We don't know what the right thing to do is. And the reason that I decided I would start bringing tarot and oracle cards into my work is because of how they shed light on a situation, how they can give a different perspective, how... you know, somehow they wake your subconscious up and you start seeing things that maybe you've not thought of before. And this card is telling you now that whatever you choose is correct. So what is it you need to free yourself from? Do you need to make a decision? Are you being trapped by something that you need to free yourself from? And you need to make a decision about this. And know now, this card is telling you, Spirit is telling you, whatever you choose will be correct. This is so interesting. I could have picked this in answer to what is Wild Fox Alchemy all about, because it's about liberating yourself from old soul wounds and the blocks that hold you back from running a successful business. It's about tapping into your intuition to learn how to make decisions for yourself based on your gut feelings and on divine guidance. It's also about businesswomen who have deep compassion for others and want to change the world by running a business that helps other people and on a greater level than just making money for themselves, and cultivates love. That's fun. That's quite fun. If I wanted 4 cards to describe Wild Fox Alchemy, they would be it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little look at the book and see what messages are in the book, because I haven't memorised all the messages in the book. I give you what Spirit gives me, and sometimes Spirit just gives me the message that's in the book, because that's the message that was given in the first instance. Liberation is the codependency card. It's time to liberate yourself from toxic people who might have been soft and seductive in life once, but are now smothering you. The girl of liberation was once seduced by the soft embrace of the swan, but now its deathly gaze signifies all life is gone, and she is trapped by its snake-like coils crushing her essence. It's time to unwind the tentacles wrapped around you. Be they those of lovers, family members, any people with intimate access to you. Who is lifting you and who is pulling you down? The tentacles might also be that of a job or learning environment. It's time to move on when liberation appears. In a situation of codependency, remember you are holding each other back. So although you may feel that you owe it to another to stay and continue, liberation reminds you that it is not only you that is being held back, it is the other person too. Take action. Free yourself and them. Which goes back to the message that Spirit gave me there. It's what do you need to free yourself from? Who do you need to free yourself from? Who's holding you back now from your success? Is it somebody that's not allowing you the space and time to build your business? Is it somebody that's undermining every decision that you make, that's telling you you're not good enough? Is it your inner voice you need to free yourself from? Is that the person that's telling you you're not good enough? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you're feeling trapped into something that, you know, you really want to be free from, but you feel like maybe you owe it to somebody to stay, or that maybe you just don't know what to do or how to free yourself. Which brings us to this. Vertigo 35. So luxurious is the problem of choice, and yet as you consider all the dizzying array of possibilities, the sensation of tilting, of things being off kilter, paralyses you into inaction. What can you do? What should you do? Notice the keys stand straight and true. Each one opens a door leading to opportunities and lessons. Whatever you do now will be correct, but some lessons may be more enjoyable than others. In Vertigo there is pictured one key that is very ornate and decorative. You may feel compelled to grasp it and open its door. Surely the prettiest key would open the most auspicious door. But be aware, all is not what it seems, and while you cannot make a wrong decision, do not rush to make the obvious choice. The unexpected door will yield the most gratifying rewards and valuable lessons. Be brave and walk through the door less opened. What do you need to choose to do? What are the choices in front of you? And how will you make them? What is it that you need to do to free yourself from whatever is holding you back? Just know here, whatever you choose is going to be correct. Then we look at Ubuntu 34, compassion for others. I just got a message just now that just reminded me that in the circumstances we're talking about now and in the context of this reading, it isn't just about compassion for others. You need to have compassion for yourself. And if you're trapped in a situation where you need to make a decision, sometimes we allow our inbuilt compassion for others to make us choose things that are better for others and not for us. We can end up burning out. we can end up just ruined because we put other people's needs before our own. And I know the old oxygen mask adage is so overused about, you know, put your own oxygen mask on before you start putting the oxygen mask on for other people, because by the time you've put everybody else's oxygen mask on, you've not got yours on and you've passed out and you're dying. We have to have compassion for ourselves as well as others. But anyway, the book, what if you were solely defined by your compassion for others and the kindness you extended? How would your life look? How would you conduct yourself if humanity was solely what you were noted for? Consider how your benevolence can extend to other species and creatures. This is a time to empathise with others' journeys and put yourself in their shoes, for better or for worse. The girl pierces her own eye with the leaf, and in doing so opens the window to her soul and learns from the challenges and the gifts of others' journeys. She is peaceful and reflective. There is no pain, only greater understanding and greater wisdom. Now is the time to notice others' struggles and help them. Listening with compassion and patience can ease the suffering of another person. Be defined by your willingness to put others' needs before your own, just as you would appreciate they might do in your times of need. I agree fully with the book, but that's not the message that Spirit is giving me right now. Spirit is telling me, you need to free yourself from whatever it is that's holding you back. You need to make a decision. It can't be the wrong decision, but as the book did say, sometimes it's not the most obvious choice that is the right one. Think outside the box a little bit and make your choices, and it'll be correct. But this is where Spirit and the cards and the book disagree. Spirit's saying to me, yes, it's good to have compassion for others. It's good to be known for your compassion and kindness, but do not let other people use that against you. Do not let yourself be taken for a ride because you're feeling compassionate. Think sensibly about what you're doing. Don't just go with something because it makes you look good, because you're being compassionate and kind. Make sure that you are not going to suffer fundamentally because of whatever choice it is you make. Alright? That's the message I'm being given today by Spirit. It's like I said, I kind of don't like going against the cards. It's a bit weird. Because, you know, the messages are divinely guided, but this is not what I'm being given. As I might have mentioned before, I'm clairaudient, and the spirits let me know through my intuition and in my ears what what is right and what is wrong, and they're saying, yes, this is wonderful, but do not allow yourself to suffer by being compassionate to others. Really don't, because what that does is it limits you. It takes away your energy, it takes away your strength, it takes away your ability to look after yourself, which then depletes you, and you can't help as many people as you could have if you were looking after yourself at the same time. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. We finish with number 5, effervescence. Now it'd be interesting to see what this one says, because it says love is blooming, budding and blossoming around you. The energy of new love helps all things grow, not just relationships. The potential for love is limitless right now. All blocks and obstacles are lifting and the way ahead is clear. Be confident, optimistic and joyful. If you have drawn this card at a time you are feeling lonely or disillusioned by love, it is a sign to cultivate love in other areas in order to infuse the arid part of your life with nourishing passion. The more love and joy you can feel in pursuits and aspects, the more this energy will flow into the areas that you feel are lacking. The maiden contemplates the beauty of her life. Her white dress denotes purity and simplicity. Its hem is dipped in violet, which confers spiritual enlightenment. She senses the sweet energy of love and optimism bubbling up and blooming. The green hues of spring and newness form a halo of light around her. She is growing. That's nice. That's a nice message. It's not about love and romance. It could be about love and romance if that's what you're looking for, but the key words that really stood out to me there, the ones that I'm being guided to actually say to you, is about the love and passion for what it is you're doing. The guidance here is that if you love and are passionate about the work that you're doing, then that love and passion will seep into other areas of your life. And it's true, you know, it's kind of, if you're super confident about your work, and you know you're in work with a smile on your face, it's super joyful because you know you love what you're doing, everything's great, people will see that and tap into it. And it could be that you have a love interest coming in that is attracted to you because of the joy and the passion and the love that you show within your business. So that's an interesting thing to note, isn't it? I like that. I like this reading. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because my voice is going. I've been yapping today a lot. Yeah. I've been talking about world events with my kids, and it's depleted my voice. I should have had compassion for my own voice, I think. So I'm going to leave that there. If you need a personal reading, please contact me at wildfoxalchemy@gmail.com. I'll put their email address in the link below. I do these 3 card readings for the princely sum of $22.22, and some of that money will go towards feeding the feral cats on the mountain here in Spain and making sure they don't freeze to death in the freezing cold. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.